So here's the progress on the truck. Yeah. As you can see, this bottom piece here, which used to be white, is now black because we did a little surgery here. This chunk was broken off, and on video you can't really notice it that well, but you do see a scar from where it was broken in two pieces. We used fiberglass resin to get it to stick a little bit, and then the entire inside we did a layer of fiberglass on the whole thing. Yeah. So it's nice and strong. It's got a little bit of play because the bolt in this corner was very difficult to tighten, but it is what it is. All trucks rattle, so I'm good with it. And we painted this black so that it would be a continuous piece. As you can see, the wheels are black, shiny, look pretty decent. The tank was also painted. Had a little bit of surface rust on this side that I brushed off, and then I painted it with black gloss Rust-Oleum to protect it from rusting. Okay. This, as you can see, there's screws, self-tapping screws here. That is 3 of them. It's holding the bottom piece. The top will still open because these are individual pieces that open like a shade kind of thing, and there's a mechanism inside that automatically winds them closed, but I have to remove that mechanism or else the truck's too narrow for the freight to fit. So once I cut that, all these pieces don't move individually to each other, so I have to screw all of them to each other to keep them from opening. Front bumper still looking pretty good after painting it. It is plastic, but don't worry, I used Rust-Oleum so the plastic won't rust. The plastic won't rust. And we painted this side to match the other side. Yeah, the wheel looks pretty good, the steps look good. We still need the glass for this door, the outer glass. As you can see, I can put my hand inside the door frame itself. The door does have the inside glass that I can open to, clean it or whatever. And that's a plus. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, there's a rag in here. I did have all of this really shiny and clean. It still is for the most part, but the doors have been getting open here and there. You can see some pollen. See the pollen on the seat. And I had it all wiped down, but because of being in and out of the truck, it's got a little bit of pollen in there. So there it is. Looks good. The air filter box was missing one of these plastic screws. We managed to find some at a junkyard. So got 3 more, replaced the missing one. I put the 2 extra in the truck in case I lose one. I have backups. This is the battery box, and it was missing the cover. The cover would have been the same material as the rest of the box, and this truck is a 98, and it was hard to find even these pieces, never mind a cover for the box. So long story short, we bought some aluminum diamond plate and we cut it and bended the corners and everything. Made a hooking point for the whatever the hell you call that thing to keep it in place. Blocks off the batteries. Looks good. In my opinion, looks better than the factory one. Factory one wouldn't have that diamond plate looking texture. So that's cool. Back wheels are also painted. And then there's this monstrosity here. Now, the motor for the lift gate partially works. It was a little bit low on fluid, so we topped it off to about 1/2 inch from the top. That's what the instructions we found online instructed us to do. But the damn gate, the lift gate, it drops about 1.5 to 2 inches and does also go up that same amount, but it won't go further down than that, not even with the thing being pried on with a massive bar. Will not allow me to get the gate down, so I don't know what's stopping it. Maybe the piston is bad, maybe, I don't know. It could be so many different things, and I don't know too much about these, so figuring it out as we go. Might have the mechanic be the one to mess with it. Anyway, back here we did do a little bit of work. Completely removed the junk rear door. Most of the pieces are in the dumpster trailer, and I got the top piece sitting on the side there just in case I need the VIN number for the replacement, which I already have in the works, so I might not need that, but I left it out just in case. With my luck, I would have thrown it in there and then I would have had to fish it out. So this truck came with these regular brake lights. Under there were the halogen weak crap that, who knows, I don't know if they were factory, I don't know if somebody replaced them and they went that cheap way, or I don't know, but you could barely see them, especially with the lift gate kind of blocking some of the view. So those are the new ones. They're LED. I'll kick them on in a minute so you see how they look. And if I go a little higher, you'll see above the handle on both sides, got a flush mount taillight LED that they were a pain in the backside to get them in there snug and, you know, proper. But I got them in. This one came out slightly better than that one. And, you know, repainted these bottom corners because it was black, but it was flat and it had a little bit of surface rust coming through. Now, judging on how crappy the rest of it is all the way up, I'm contemplating taping this whole edge on both sides, maybe the whole square being black after I sand it down a little bit because of these marks that are kind of rusty. So, you know, just to make it look better. Image is half of your business. If you're in business and your image isn't that great, you might struggle to stay afloat. So now I'm gonna kick the park lights on. Okay, it's a t6500 Chevy with a Caterpillar engine. It's the 3126, if I'm not mistaken. Not one of their great motors, but very doable. I can see the LED license plate light on the side there. Still got to mount the license plate. And as you can see, that's just park lights. That's not the brakes or anything. Okay, now I'll throw the hazards on so you see how much brighter they get. That right side toggle thing, you hit it towards you as if you were flickering the high beams, but it's on the opposite side of the steering wheel. And there it is. Now, the bottom, you see that one is not blinking at the same pace as that one, but after a minute or so, they end up syncing up. Although right now, it's looking weak. So I might need to look into the ground for that bad Larry there. This side's great, but that side seems to be having an issue. Well, we thought we had it squared away. Turns out we don't. We gotta fiddle with it a little bit more. Other than that, the rest of them do blink at the same pace. That's disappointing. We had that sucker all set, now being a douchebag. So that's what I've been up to. Wrong way. Wow. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Bought a box truck for a cheap number because it clearly needed some love, and what I've shown is only not even half of it. There was holes all over the translucent roof. I think some idiot decided to walk on the roof and he fell through. Sucks to be him, serves him right. So we had to fiberglass patch the holes on the roof. We've had rain already since then. We had 2.5 days of downpouring rain. Not one drop of rain went in it. So the roof's all good. There was ducting on the wall. I don't know if there was a heating system in this truck because it was a portable mobile shredding unit for shredding documents. It had a industrial sized generator in it, which is what those two vents are for. There was also an exhaust pipe for that generator that went out the corner in the front of the box and straight up. We cut that bitch out and patched up the hole. And the ducting worked. That was still on the wall. We knocked that down. There was a bunch of pipes with wiring ran for switches and stuff for the home style or workshop style ceiling lights. We took most of that down. We reused some of it, put in a couple of new switches, put in new ceiling lights, LED ones, so they're a lot brighter. I don't have the cord ran up right now, so but we do plan on getting a generator. We plan on getting a one of them things you hook up. What the hell? Wow, I'm having a really bad brain cramp. That's how busy I've been between the truck and the yard, the chickens, the house, the kids, the wife, all the other obligations that I still have to attend to on top of the truck. It's been hell, but hopefully it pays off. I see a lot of other people, a lot of other people out there making a killing, doing the Amazon load board thing, and I went in, so I bought a truck. I started a DBA, doing business as, and I just need these few things to wrap up the truck and start working. But I'm having trouble getting the door. It's going to be 1 to 6 weeks before I have a door. And I'm having trouble getting the front calipers, rotors, and hub seals, whatever. Um, the mechanic's trying to work it out. And while he's trying to work it out, I'm also looking at other angles, other sources that I might be able to get the parts through. And I haven't had any luck. I was supposed to get a call back from one place. They said, oh, we'll call you in a half an hour. It's now been 2 days. Still nothing. And their demeanor when I was there acquiring about the parts wasn't very professional. They're a bit rude, a bit cocky, acted a bit like assholes. You know, almost like, what are you doing here? You have to go to GM for these parts, but we'll do it if you want. I mean, they sounded way cockier when they said it than what I just did, but and I will end up just going to the dealer and seeing if I can get those parts myself, because even though they took all my info and they said they'd call me in a half hour, I haven't heard from them. So it is what it is. They don't want my business. I'll take it somewhere else. Fine by me. And who knows? Maybe I'll even save a few bucks because of them wanting to make something on finding the parts for me. I'm pretty sure they would round up the price on the parts so that it would be worth their time. If I cut them out and go straight to GM myself, I'm probably going to get a better deal anyway, so may as well. So that's why I haven't made a video in a bit. I had a moment there where I was making a video pretty often, with the chicken coop and other stuff that I was doing around here, and talking about the hybrid and the MPGs and blah blah blah. But my attentions and efforts and energy have been going elsewhere. So now you know, and if you want to tag along and see what kind of journey I'm going to be dealing with, I will occasionally share my experiences with this whole thing. And yeah, like I said, you want to tag along, hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up if you want. I am not going to tell you to hit the stupid bell, because people have a life. And nobody wants to be in the middle of work and having their phone go off with a notification. Hey, this guy just uploaded a video. Want to watch it now? No, you're in the middle of doing surgery. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, what if you're having fun with the wife? You're not going to stop having fun, are you? To watch my video. I wouldn't do it. Why would you? So, all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more if you'd like. And if you don't, sorry I didn't, entertain you enough or give you the info you were hoping to find out. So until next time, take care.